This is 7 National News. In our top story, a top United Nations humanitarian official has called on the international community to urgently increase support to Syrian refugees and the local communities hosting them. Under Secretary General for Humanitarian Affairs Stephen O'Brien has stated that the international community has been generous over the past years in responding to the humanitarian crisis in Syria and the region. But a disproportionate burden has fallen on the neighbouring countries. This includes Jordan, which has kept its borders open for millions of people seeking sanctuary from the brutality of the war. According to the UN Official Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, there are nearly 630,000 Syrian refugees registered in Jordan. There are many more not registered living in Jordanian communities. Meanwhile, the United Nations World Food Programme has unveiled a new partnership with some of the world's leading companies, including McDonald's, Burger King, Facebook, Google and MasterCard, in an unprecedented effort to support refugees and displaced people struggling to feed their families. The venture, announced on the eve of the International Day of Peace, which is observed annually on the 21st of September, comes at a time when the world's refugee crisis grows and humanitarian resources are stretched. WFP noted that this multi-industry effort represents a powerful, tangible way for people to make a real difference towards peace and support conflict-affected people who are struggling daily to feed their families. Traffic arrangements have been made for the holidays of Eid Al Adha across several busy areas of Dubai, particularly Burj Khalifa in downtown Dubai, according to the Dubai Roads and Transport Authority. The plan is focused on Burj Khalifa district, where 55 directional signs will be installed to guide the traffic in several directions from and to Burj Khalifa district, according to local reports. The CEO of RTA's Traffic and Roads Agency, Maitha bin Odey, was quoted as saying that the idea is to ease the pressure on the financial centre road, which sees congestion during holidays. Additionally, the RTA has set up alternative entry and exit points to downtown Dubai, and alternative parking spaces have also been set up at Zabil Park parking lot near Al Jafilia metro station. Once full, visitors will be directed to Zabil Park with a shuttle bus service available to transport people to Dubai Mall. Buses will operate from 8 p.m. to 12 midnight during the first 3 days of Eid Al Adha. The public is also being urged to use the smart app Sharikni to share vehicles while travelling around the city in a bid to slash the number of vehicles on the roads and reduce tailbacks at areas where Eid celebrations take place. The agency have also coordinated with the taxi franchise companies to ensure the operational efficiencies of taxis during the holiday, with a minimum of not less than 95% of the taxi fleet to be running. In regards to parking zones, the RTA has announced that all paid parking zones in Dubai will be free to use during Eid holidays, except for the parking lot at the fish market and the multi-level parking terminal as of Wednesday. Fees will be reactivated on Sunday. The Abu Dhabi Education Council has instructed all private schools to abide by the Eid holiday period announced by the authority, which declared Wednesday and Thursday as the days off for Eid Al Adha. The move has been in response to a decision made by some schools in the Emirate that declared either the 22nd or Sunday the 27th of September as additional days for Eid holidays. According to a circular issued by ADEC to private schools in the Emirate, Sunday will remain a normal school day, with all private schools requested to communicate the dates correctly to parents and teachers. The announcement is in line with a recent announcement by the Knowledge and Human Development Authority in Dubai that schools are to be off from the 23rd till the 26th of September. As per the announcement from both educational bodies, Sunday 27th of September will be the first day of school. The General Directorate for Residency and Foreign Affairs has announced that its customer service centres at Dubai Airport Terminal 3 will remain open throughout the Eid holidays. According to the GDRFA Dubai, the centre will provide full services during the period, including the renewal of UAE citizens' passports. The authority added that the decision to operate during the holiday season is aimed at providing better services to customers and facilitate transactions for all visitors and residents in the country. Sharjah Police have urged residents of the Emirate to plan ahead and secure their homes before leaving on a holiday, warning them not to let newspapers and flyers pile up at the doors to avoid burglaries in their absence. The head of the Criminal and Investigation Department of Sharjah Police was quoted as saying that residents often give little thought to clues that signal the house is lying unoccupied. It was suggested that during their absence, residents can make it look like their homes are occupied while also requesting their neighbours to watch over their house for any signs of suspicious behaviour. According to the police, most burglaries occurred in buildings that lack surveillance cameras or when building watchmen were absent. Police officials stated that the CID has recently started a victim prevention program to check home and car burglaries in Sharjah. To avoid further incidents, residents should register with the police security system that will monitor their homes in their absence. Aimed at offering preventive medical care, doctors from Iranian Hospital believe that genome analysis at an early stage can help towards risk assessment as they announced the launch of their new Centre for Diagnostic Genome Analysis. Around 100 medical professionals and experts of genetics attended the medical symposium organised by Iranian Hospital and was held under the theme The Role and Impact of Genome Analysis in Preventive and Personalised Medicine. During the forum, panellists discussed the importance of whole genome and exome sequencing and how they can help in identifying a medical pattern among patients, particularly for diseases such as cancer. Speaking during the forum, Professor Feyrouz Daroudi, who will be leading the team at the new centre, stated that they have introduced the latest technology to offer a number of genetic tests. Assessment techniques will be offered to detect specific genomic targets on human chromosomes that can be used as a biomarker for issues such as Down syndrome and autism. It was added that more than 300 genetic disorders can be tested, which represent more than 2,600 genes, and genetic testing can identify whether the changes in chromosomes carry a risk of developing cancer.
We can see the possibility of the sickness in healthy individual. So this means that we can definitely overcome tremendous amount of cost we can reduce for any consequence of that one when they are sick. Moreover, we can define the strategy, even either rescue them before getting sick, or even in the scenario we cannot do much at that moment. What we can do, we can define the strategy for monitoring those individuals. In addition to what we have to the spot counting and also centromere or the telomere, also the point is that we have also brought the MFISH. MFISH stands for multicolor fish, and this is sort of the recipe-made techniques at Leiden University Medical Center that I work for last 36 years. And in this regard that we are able to look for the whole genome, 23 pairs of the chromosome in 23 different colors. And this implicate the situation exists of any structural and numerical aberration, and each of them can be biomarker for a specific cancer. Above that, we have put a banding chromosome painting, and the banding pattern is very important because now we know at which position on which chromosome which genes are located. If we miss any bands there, we can look to the consequence of missing those in health.
The 7th edition of the Etisalat Award for Arabic Children's Literature has received 97 entries from 12 countries, including the UK and Canada. The final call for submissions for the award has closed, and the shortlist of winning entries will be announced during the Frankfurt International Book Fair being held in October this year. The president of the UAE Board on Books for Young People and the organizer of the Etisalat Literature Prize, Marwa Obaid Al-Akroubi, was quoted as saying that this year's edition saw a growth in submitted books by Emirati publishing houses and participating countries, with 6 publishers submitting 18 titles in 5 categories, which the organizers say bodes well for the future of Arabic children's education in the region. It was also added that the award administrators received 62 books in the children's book category and 35 books in the young adult category, with most entries in both children's book and young adult categories coming from leading publishing houses in the UAE and Lebanon. According to the organisers, the 1 million dirham Etisalat Award, launched in 2009, is aimed at inspiring the next generation of young Arab talent in the industry, while also giving recognition to authors, illustrators and publishers. And finally, WAFI Mall is offering a true bazaar experience for its shoppers and guests every Saturday of the month, where local talents can display their crafts. Located next to the new cafe court, WAFI Bazaar is showcasing collections ranging from fashion to accessories, jewellery, ceramics, handicrafts, art pieces and much more. According to the organisers, the bazaar aims to show off the expertise of craftspeople in the region, with over 50 market stalls offering a wide range of sophisticated finds. In addition to the arts and crafts on display, the bazaar provides a great family atmosphere, as well as showcasing attractive offers from the different vendors selected all under one roof. Entrance is free and open to everyone from 10 a.m. till 8 p.m. every Saturday until November the 28th.
This is our third year, and the third year starting on October the 13th, 2015. We originally we were doing the third Saturday of every month. And then because it was so popular, we decided that we were going to do 2 Saturdays every month. But from that, we got involved with Taste of WAFI, which it will be back in February. And we decided that we'd do every Saturday, which we have been doing now for 18 months. We want to embrace all cultures, and I think we do. If you look around, we have different tables from all cultures. We've got Africa, we've got the Middle East, we've got Britain, we've got France, and that's just to name a few. And I do think we are very international here, and attracting all international people.
WAFI Bazaar, it's help to approach new clientele, even from Abu Dhabi. It's good for the new company who want to expose new brand. It's a nice ambience, and of course the rent it's also nice. You can offer, everybody I think can offer to be here for new products and retail. I have French products. It's called French organic ingredient. It's all about solid soap to shower gel, on cream, body lotion, and amber, imperial amber.